Welcome back to Universal Wisdom. Today we journey to the Philippines to meet a man of courage, faith, and ultimate sacrifice, Saint Lorenzo Ruiz, the first Filipino saint and martyr. His story shows us that even ordinary people, a husband, a father, a worker, can achieve extraordinary holiness. Early life of Saint Lorenzo Ruiz. Lorenzo Ruiz was born around the year 1594 in Binondo, Manila, to a Chinese father and a Filipina mother. He grew up in a deeply Catholic environment, serving as an altar boy and being taught by the Dominican friars. He was skilled as a calligrapher and parish clerk, writing in beautiful Spanish script. Lorenzo later married and had 3 children, living a humble life as a family man. This shows us that sainthood is not only for priests or nuns, it is for everyday people who live their faith in ordinary ways. Journey to Japan. In 1636, Lorenzo was falsely accused of killing a Spaniard. To escape persecution, he sought refuge with Dominican missionaries leaving Manila. Their journey took them to Okinawa and Nagasaki, Japan, a dangerous place for Christians at the time. Japan was under strict persecution of Christians by the Tokugawa shogunate, where faith in Christ was punished with torture and death. The martyrdom of Lorenzo Ruiz. Lorenzo and his missionary companions were captured and thrown into prison. Authorities promised Lorenzo freedom if he denied Christ. In September 1637, in Nagasaki, Japan, Lorenzo Ruiz faced the ultimate test of faith. He and his companions were sentenced to death for refusing to renounce their Catholic faith. But their execution was unlike any ordinary death. It was the infamous tsurushi, or gallows and pit. Lorenzo was hung upside down by his feet. His body was bound with ropes. His head was lowered into a pit of darkness, sometimes with foul substances. The torture was meant to break him, not just his body but his spirit. But Lorenzo Ruiz did not waver. Through the unbearable agony, he whispered the words that would echo through history. "I am a Catholic and wholeheartedly do accept death for God. If I had 1,000 lives, all these to him shall I offer." For 2 days he endured this torment. Finally, on September 29, 1637, Lorenzo breathed his last, his faith unshaken, his soul lifted into eternity. Canonization. On February 18, 1981, Pope John Paul II beatified Lorenzo Ruiz during his visit to Manila, the first beatification outside Rome. On October 18, 1987, Lorenzo was canonized, becoming the first Filipino saint. Today, he is celebrated as the patron saint of the Philippines, overseas Filipino workers, and Filipino youth. His feast day is celebrated annually on September 28th. His legacy. Saint Lorenzo's life reminds us of the following. Faith can be lived in ordinary life as a husband, a father, a worker. Courage and faith means choosing God above fear. Love for God is worth more than life itself. For Filipinos around the world, especially overseas Filipino workers, his life serves as a powerful reminder. Wherever you are, hold on to your faith, for it is your strength and identity. So the next time you face trials, remember the words of Saint Lorenzo Ruiz. "I am a Catholic and wholeheartedly do accept death for God. If I had 1,000 lives, all these to him shall I offer." May his courage inspire us to live our faith with the same love and conviction. If this story touched you, please hit the like button, subscribe to Universal Wisdom, and share this video with someone who needs inspiration. Thanks for watching.